Certainly my conscience will serve me to run from this Jew, my master. The fiend is at mine elbow and tempts me, saying to me, Go, Lancelot, go, or good Lancelot, or good Lancelot, go, use your legs, take the start and run away. Well, my conscience tells me, no, take heed, honest Lancelot, take heed, honest Gobo, or as aforesaid, honest Lancelot, Gobo, do not run, scorn running with thy heels. Well, the most courageous fiend bids me pack. Via, says the fiend, away, says the fiend, rouse up a brave mind and run, says the fiend. Well, my conscience, hanging about the neck of my heart, says very wisely to me, my honest friend Lancelot, being an honest man's son, or rather an honest woman's son, for indeed my father did something smack, something grow to. He had a kind of taste. Well, my conscience tells me, Lancelot, budge not. Budge, says the fiend. Budge not, says my conscience. Conscience, say I, you counsel well. Fiend, say I, you counsel well. To be ruled by my conscience, I should stay with this Jew, my master, who, saving your reverence, is a kind of devil. To run away from my master, I should be ruled by the fiend, who, God bless the mark, is the devil himself. Certainly the Jew is the devil incarnate, and in my conscience is but a kind of hard conscience to offer me counsel to stay with the Jew. The fiend gives a more friendly command, I will run.
Young man, you, I pray you, which is the way to master Jews?
This is my true begotten father, who, being more than sand-blind, high gravel blind, knows me not. I will try confusions on him.
Master, young gentleman, I pray you, which is the way to master Jews?
Turn up at your right, turn the next turning, and the next turning on your left. The very next turning, turn of no hand, but then turn down indirectly to the Jew's house.
By God, Santis, 'twill be a hard way to hit. Can you tell me whether one Lancelot that dwells with him, dwell with him or no?
Talk you of Master Lancelot?
No master, sir, but a poor man's son. His father, though I say it, is an honest, exceeding poor man. God be thanked, well to live.
Well, let his father be what it will. We talk of Master Lancelot.
Your worship's friend, and Lancelot, sir.
I pray you, ergo, old man, ergo, I beseech you. Talk you of Master Lancelot.
Of Lancelot, and it please your mastership.
Ergo, Master Lancelot, talk not of Master Lancelot, father, for the young gentleman, according to the fates and destinies and such odd sayings, the sisters free in such branches of learning, is indeed deceased. Or in plain terms, gone to heaven.
Very God forbid! The boy was the very staff of my age, my very prop.
Do I look like a cudgel, a hollow post, a staff, or a prop? Do you not know me, father?
Alack the day, I know you not, young gentleman, but I pray you tell me, is my boy, God rest his soul, alive or dead?
Do you not know me, father?
Alack, sir, I am sand-blind, I know you not.
Nay, indeed. For even if you had your eyes, you would fail at the knowing of me. It is a wise father that knows his own child. Well, old man, I will tell you of your son. Give me your blessing. Truth will come to light. Murder cannot be hid long. Man it may, but at length truth will out.
I pray you, sir, stand up. I am sure you are not Lancelot, my boy.
I pray you. I am Lancelot, the Jew's man, and I'm sure Marjorie, your wife, is my mother.
Marjorie. Her name is Marjorie indeed. I'll be sworn, if thou be Lancelot, thou art mine own flesh and blood. Lord worshipped mighty be. What a beard hast thou got! Lord, how art thou changed! How dost thou and thy master agree? I have brought him a present. How agreed now?
Well, but for my own part, I have set up my breast to run away, so I will not rest until I have run some ground. My master's a very Jew. Give him a present, give him a halter. I'm famished in the service. You may tell every finger that I have with my rib. Father, I am glad you have come. Give me your present to one Master Bassanio, who indeed gives burning liveries. If I serve not him, I will run as far as God has any ground. Oh, rare fortune, here comes the man. To him, Father!
God bless you, worship!
Gramercy. What's the want with me?
Here's my son, sir. A poor boy.
Not a poor boy, sir, but the rich Jew's man that would serve my
He
father.
has a great infection, sir. As one would say, to serve.
Indeed, the short and the long is I serve the Jew and have a desire as my father shall specify.
His master and ye, saving your worship's reverence, are scarce K to cousin.
Indeed, the truth is, the Jew, having done me wrong, doth cause me, as being, I hope, my father, an old man, shall fruitify
I have
unto you.
here a dish of dust that I will bestow upon your worship. Now my
The suit is impertinent to myself, as your worship shall know by this old man, and though I say it, and though old man, yet poor man my father.
Woman, speak for both. Would you?
Serve you, sir.
That is the very defect of the matter, sir.
I know thee well. Thou hast obtained thy suit. Charlotte thy master spoke with me this day, and hath preferred thee, if it be preferment to leave a rich Jew's service, to become the follower of so poor a gentleman.
The old proverb is very well spoken between my master Shylock and yourself. You have the grace of God, and he hath enough.
That speaks too well. Go, father, with thy son. Take leave of thy old master, and inquire my lodging out. Give him a livery more guarded than his fellows. See it done.
Father, come, I'll take my leave of the Jew in the twinkling of an eye.
Senor Bassanio,
Lieutenant,
I have a suit to you.
you have obtained it?
You must not deny me. I must go with you to Belmont.
Well, then you must. But hear thee, Gratiano. Thou art too wild, too rude, and bold of voice.
Oh.
I pray thee, take pain to allay with some cold drops of modesty thy skipping spirit, lest with thy wild behavior I be misconstrued the place I go to and lose my hopes.
Senor Bassanio, hear me. If I do not put on a sober habit, talk with respect, and swear but now and then, wear prayer books in my pocket, look demurely, nay, what's more, when grace is saying, hood my eyes thus with my hat, and sigh and say amen, use all the observance of civility like one well studied in a sad Austin to please his grandam. Never trust me more.
Well, we shall see your bearing.
Nay, but I bar tonight. You must not gauge me by what we do tonight.
No, that would pity. I would entreat you rather to wear your boldest suit of mirth, for we have friends at purpose merriment. But fare you well, I have some business.
And I must to Lorenzo and the rest. We will meet with you at supper time.
I'm sorry thou wilt leave my father's son. Our house is hell, and thou, merry devil, didst rob it of some taste of tediousness. But fare thee well, there is a ducat for thee. And Lancelot, soon at supper shalt thou see Lorenzo, who is thine master's guest. Give him this letter. Do it secretly. And so farewell. I will not have my father see me and talk with thee.
Adieu. Tears do exhibit my tongue, most beautiful pagan, most sweet Jew. If a Christian had not played the knave in one thee, I'd be much deceived. But adieu. These foolish drops do drown my manly spirit. Adieu.
Farewell, Lancelot. Alack, being a sin is it in me to be ashamed to be my father's child. But though I am daughter to his blood, I am not to his manners. Lorenzo, if thou keep promise, I shall end this strife, become a Christian, and thy loving wife.
Nay, we will slink away at supper time, disguised as at my lodging, and return all in an hour. Ah, friend, Lancelot, what's the news?
It shall please you to break up this, and shall seem to signify.
I know the hand. In faith, 'tis a fair hand. Whiter than the paper that are rich on is the fair hand that writ.
Love news, faith.
By your leave, sir.
Whither goest thou?
Married to bid my old master to sup tonight with my new master, the Christian.
Hold here. Take this. Tell gentle Jessica I will not fail her. Speak it privately. Go, Jessica. Will you prepare you for this mass tonight? I am provided of a torchbearer. Meet me and Gratiano at Gratiano's lodging some hour hence.
Is not that letter from the fair Jessica?
I must needs tell thee all. She hath directed how I shall take her from her father's house, what gold and jewels she is furnished with, what paid shoot she hath in readiness. If e'er the Jew her father come to heaven, it will be for his gentle daughter's sake. And never dare misfortune cross her foot, unless she do it under this excuse, that she is issued to a faithless Jew. Come, go with me. Come. Peruse this as thou goest. Fair Jessica shall be my torchbearer.
Well, thou shalt see. Thy eyes shall be to judge the difference of old Shylock and Bassanio. What, Jessica? Thou shalt not gormandize as thou hast done with me. What, Jessica? And sleep and snore and rend apparel out. Why, Jessica, I say!
Why, Jessica?
Who bids thee call? I do not bid thee call.
Your worship was wont to tell me I could do nothing without bidding.
Call you. What is your will?
I'm bid forth to supper, Jessica. There are my keys. But wherefore should I go? They flatter me. But yet I'll go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. Jessica, my girl, go to my house. I'm right loath to go. There is some ill brewing toward my rest, for I did dream of money bags tonight.
I beseech you, sir, go. My young master doth expect your reproach.
So do I, Liz.
And they have conspired together. I will not say you will see a match, but if you do...
What? Are there masks? Hear you me, Jessica. Lock up my doors, and when you hear the drum and the vile squealing of the wry-necked fife, clamber not you up to the casements then, nor thrust your head into the public street to gaze on Christian fools with varnished faces. But stop my house's ears! I mean my casements. Let not the sound of shallow foppery enter my sober house. By Jacob's staff, I have no mind of feasting forth tonight, but I will go. Go you before me, sirrah, say I will come.
I will go before, sir. Mistress, without window for all this, ill come a Christian boy will be worth a Jewess's eye.
Ma pour moi, easy, mademoiselle.
Shalom Gewirti. Zerko.
The patch is kind enough, but a huge feeder. Snell, slow, and profit, and he sleeps by day more than the wild cat. Drones have not with me, therefore I part with him. And part with him to one who would have him help to waste his borrowed purse. Well, Jessica, go in. Perhaps I will return immediately. Do as I bid you. Lock doors after you. Fast fine. Fast fine, a proverb never stale in thrifty mind.
Farewell. And if my fortune be not crossed, I have a father and you a daughter lost.
Lovers ever run before the clock.
Here comes Lorenzo!
Oh, sweet friend, impatient for my long abode. It's not I, but my affairs have made you wait. When you shall please to play the thief for wives, I shall watch as long for you then. Approach. Here dwells my father, Jew. Ho! Who's within?
Who are you? Tell me with more certainty, albeit I swear I do know your tongue.
Lorenzo. And my love.
Lorenzo, certain in my love indeed, for who love I so much? And now who knows but you, Lorenzo, whether I am yours?
Heaven and thy thoughts are witness that thou art.
Here, catch this casket. It is worth the pains. I'm glad 'tis night you do not look on me, for I am much ashamed of my exchange. But love is blind, and lovers can't see the pretty follies they themselves commit. For If they could, Cupid himself would blush to see me thus transformed to a boy.
Descend, for you must be my torchbearer.
What, must I hold a candle to my shames? They themselves could soothe their too light. But 'tis an office of discovery, love, and I should be obscured.
So you are sweet, even in the lovely garnish of a boy. But come at once, for the close night doth play the runaway, and we are stayed for a Bassanio's feast.
I will make fast the doors and gild myself with some more ducats to be with you straight.
No, by my hood, a Gentile and no Jew. Ow.
Shrew me, but I love her. For she is wise, if I can judge her. Fair she is, if that mine eyes be true. And true she is, that she hath proved herself. And therefore, like herself, wise, fair and true, she shall be placed in my constant soul. What, art thou come? On, gentlemen, away. Our masking mates by this time for us stay.
5! Gratiano! Where are all the rest? 'Tis 9 o'clock, our friends, I'll stay for you! No mass tonight, the wind has come about, Bassanio presently will go aboard. I have sent 20 out to seek for you.
Oh, I'm glad on't, for I have no more delight than to be underway and gone tonight yet.
Now make your choice.
The first, of gold, which this inscription bears, who chooseth me, shall gain what many men desire. The second, silver, who this promise carries, who chooseth me, shall get as much as he deserves. The third, dull lead, with warning all with blood, who chooseth me, must give and hazard all he hath. How shall I know if I do choose the right?
The one of them contains my picture. If you choose that, then I am yours withal.
So God direct my judgment! Let me see. I will survey the inscriptions back again. What says this leaden casket? Who chooseth me, must give and hazard all he hath. Must give. For what? For lead? Hazard for lead? This casket threatens. Men that hazard all do to hope of fair advantages. Golden minds stoop not to shows of dross. I'll then nor give nor hazard aught for lead. What says the silver? With her virgin hue, who chooseth me, shall get as much as he deserves. As much as he deserves. Pause there, Morocco, and weigh thy value with an even hand. If thou beest rated by thy estimation, thou dost deserve enough. But enough may not extend so far as to the lady. I do in birth deserve her, and in fortunes, and graces, and in qualities of breeding. But more than these, in love, I do deserve. What if I strayed no further, but chose here? Let's see once more the saying engraved in gold. Chooseth me, shall gain what many men desire. Why, that's the lady all the world desires her. From the four corners of the earth they come to kiss this shrine, this mortal, breathing saint. One of these three contains her heavenly picture. Is it like that lead contains her? 'Twere damnation to think so base a thought. It were too gross to rib her sailcloth in the obscure grave. Or shall I think in silver she's imbued, being 10 times undervalued to tried gold? O sinful thought. Never so rich a gem was set worse than gold. They have in England a coin that bears a figure of an angel stamped in gold. but that's insculpted upon. But here, an angel in a golden bed lies all within. Deliver me the key. Here do I choose and cry by as I may.
There, take it, Prince, and if my form lie there, then I am yours.
Oh, hell. What have we here? A carrion death, within whose empty eye there is a written scroll. I'll read the writing. All that glitters is not gold. Fare you well, your suit is cold. Cold indeed, and labor lost. Then farewell heat and welcome frost. Portia, adieu. I have too grieved a heart to take a tedious leave. Thus loses part.
A gentle riddance. Draw the curtains, go. Let all of his complexion choose me so.